Hey gang, hope you're doing well. And today I want to share with you an encouragement that I had this week that has been really profound in my world. And it's someone simply just reminding me to remember, that to not forget to remember. I've just been at so many different projects and not feeling like I'm really getting anywhere. And they reminded me of the successes that have already been accomplished, of the amazing feats that have already been done. And it was so refreshing to me. And I realized that I hadn't sat back and taken stock and really looked at what great things that God has done through using me. And you know what, it revitalized me, it energized me, and I'm excited to hit that slog again and to get in and to get the job done. And I'm hoping this is going to be the same for you today. I love it when David went up against Goliath, he took this same approach with him. He said, I've killed the bear, I've killed the lion or the wolf, and you know what, you're going to be the same. And then when he felled Goliath, he took Goliath's sword with him as well. He remembered the victory so that whatever it was that seemed impossible that he was going up against, he was able to continue with that. You know what? Goliath looked impossible to everybody else around, but David had banked some wins and had the confidence that God had done something before and he was going to do it again. And I love how God's speaking to his people in the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verses 17. Listen to this. If you should say in your heart, these nations are greater than I, how can I dispossess them? You shall not be afraid of them, but you shall remember well what the Lord your God did to Pharaoh and to all in Egypt. And it goes on and it continues to give some of the specifics and saying, remember the hand of God that was with you. Remember the hand of God that was against your enemies. And we've got to be able to remember these things. And you know what? I see that David's victory was almost like a gold medal for an athlete, an elite athlete that says no to so many things so they can say yes to the chance of winning a gold. And you consider they have to give up, hanging out with their friends late at night, certain foods, a huge training regime. And they're dedicated towards the cause. And that medal is just a reminder that the cost was worth it. And one particular, let's go from ancient Near East David to current Australia. Stephen Bradbury, you might remember the name. He is an Aussie who won Australia's first gold medal at the Winter Olympics in 2002. Now, all of the commentators said that he never had a chance of taking the gold. But I'd like to challenge that because if he didn't have a chance, he never would have taken it. You see, he gave up certain things to be at that elite level on that day to win it. And what many people don't know about him is that simply 2 years earlier, he had a catastrophic accident where someone had stacked it in front of him on the skates. He went to jump over them. The skate clipped. He fell over, smashed up his back. Imagine the amount of training and perseverance he had to do to put himself in the position to have a chance. You know what? That guy earned it. And friend, maybe today you feel like you're not out in front of the pack. You feel like you're just doing the slog and you're not getting anywhere. I want to remind you to not forget. Don't forget to remember that God has done amazing things in the past. Have a look at the amazing things that God has walked with you and you've overcome together with Him. Don't get weary in doing the slog. Don't get weary in doing that, but remember the things that have been done and accomplished. And I just want to finish here in Galatians chapter 6, verse 9. Listen to this. This is great stuff. Do not grow weary while doing good, for in due season you shall reap if you do not lose heart. Therefore, as we have opportunity, friend, we've got great opportunity in our world today. Let us do good to all, and especially to those who are the household of faith. Can I encourage you today? Be that encourager, just as someone was to me and completely lit up my world and got me back with the fire again. Let this give you the fire. Go out and make an incredible difference in your world and be awesome. I'll chat to you soon.